Your Honor.
Good morning.
Mr. Peter, you're going to sit up, please. Christina. Vincent Searing.
Good morning. What is your full name, please?
Cristina Barrientos.
What's your middle name?
Bernice.
You're charged with domestic violence, disorderly conduct, domestic violence assault. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. I need to let you know that I am going to release you. Do not commit any further acts of domestic violence. Make sure you appear for all your court dates. If you don't appear, a warrant could issue for your arrest. Your next court date is going to be in Justice Court, May 5th, 2026 at 9 a.m. You must be present. If not, a warrant will issue for your arrest, and you've got to get along with your spouse. Don't pick up any new charges. You are.
Can we change that? I will be out of town for a business meeting.
You'll have to contact the court to do that. Thank you.
Okay.
You're
Hey. Yeah, go back out the door and go to the email.
What's your full name?
Donnell Deontay King.
You had a warrant for your arrest for a domestic violence disorderly conduct charge. Looks like the warrant went out for you April 1st, 2026. Mr. Kane, this case is not going to go away until you resolve it in court. If you don't appear in court, a warrant's issued for you. I am going to quash the warrants. I'm going to release you and give you a chance to appear in court on your own on May 6th at 9:30 a.m. If you don't appear, another warrant's going to issue for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't commit to any further acts of domestic violence. You are excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
What is your full name, please?
Cisco Javier Castillo Jr.
All right, you're paraphernalia possession. I'm going to enter plea of not guilty. I will release you, sir. Your next court date is going to be in Marana City Court, May 6th, 2026 at 10 a.m. Make sure you appear. If you don't, a warrant will issue for your arrest, and you're going to be released on this case. Thank you. You're excused.
Your Honor, he does have a superior court hold.
Okay, that's fine.
Gary. Gary.
Mark Stefan Gary.
Mr. Gary, looks like you have a charge of a DUI charge from today's date. Looks like it happened overnight. I am going to enter plea of not guilty. Mr. Gary, I'm going to allow you to be released. You'll need to appear in Justice Court on May 5th, 2026 at 9 a.m. If you don't appear, a warrant will issue for your arrest. And while you're on release status, do not drink any alcohol or take any illegal drugs. and do not drive without a valid license. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, hold on. All right, so just make sure you make your court date and don't pick up any new charges. Thank you. Your excuse.
Thank you.
Joe,
What is your full name, sir?
Chadwick Terrell Joe Senior.
All right, so it looks like you had a warrant for your arrest out of justice court for a drug paraphernalia charge that's been pending since March 5th of 2026. I'm going to quash the warrant. I'm going to allow you to be released, sir. You've got to appear in court in justice court to May 5th at 9 a.m. As you can see, this case is not going to go away, and it looks like you're being held on another matter, I believe.
Yes, ma'am.
Um,
Yes, Your Honor.
Jail, is that a felony matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm still going to release you, and I'll let them know that you're in custody. Thank you. Your excuse.
Thank you.
Bailey,
What is your full name, sir?
Haley Carter Claiborne.
All right, so looks like you have how many cases here out of city court? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 8 cases in warrant status, a new charge of drug paraphernalia possession. I am going to quash the warranty, set your bond at $1,000, appoint the city public defender's office to represent you. Your next hearing date is going to be on April 21st, 2026 at 1:45 p.m. Your attorney from the city public defender's office will be in touch with you soon. You are excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
please be released.
No.
Bond.
$1,000.
Mendoza,
What is your full name, please?
Jorge Eduardo Mendoza.
What's your middle name?
Eduardo.
You're charged with criminal trespass in a first degree. I am going to enter plea of not guilty. So, Mr. Mendoza, I don't know what your history is like and how long you lived in Tucson or if you have any prior arrest history. I'm going to allow you to be released, but you can contact with the victims in this case. Do not go back to 1005 North 9th
it should
Avenue.
be.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
I'm gonna allow you to be released. Your next court date is going to be on May 13th at 9:30 a.m. You must appear in court. If you do not, a warrant will issue for your arrest. You are excused. Thank you. Actually, Jail, can you sit Mr. Mendoza down? Gosh, I messed it up. Mr. Mendoza, I am still going to release you, but I see you're being held on a felony matter. Your court date is going to be May 15th at 9 a.m. And I will appoint a city public defender and they will be in contact with you about your case. All right, you're excused. Thank you. What is your name, please? Name?
Enrique Pacheco Senior.
All right, so it looks like you're cited for a domestic violence assault charge, domestic violence criminal damage, domestic violence disorderly conduct, one charge of simple assault, and one charge of simple disorderly conduct. I am going to enter pleas of not guilty, let you know that you do have a right to remain silent. You can hire counsel if you would like. I am going to set another court date and if at some point the state's asking for any jail time, then you could be screened to see if counsel can be appointed. It's very important that you make all future hearing dates. If you don't, A warrant of arrest and a new charge of failing to appear could be added to your case. I understand there's a victim in this case that wants to be heard. The victim in this case, Pacheco case, are you there?
Me?
No.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Yes.
And just tell me your first name.
Carlos Lopez.
All right. So you want to make a, whether he should be released or not released?
I want him to be released. He's not a bad person. It was just, I think he just had a little too much to drink. He's not a bad guy at all. He's not violent at all. He's not, a danger. He's not a danger to me. It's just that he, just drank and, just had one too many. That's all I think it really was. I do not want, any problems or anything like that, but I don't want him to not be released. I think he just made a mistake.
You changed your position when you talked to pretrial services, because I thought it said that you didn't, but you're saying that it's okay for him to have contact with you, right?
No, I don't want him to my apartment. I want him to keep his distance. I don't want to be with him anymore, but I do want him to be released. I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think he made a mistake, but I don't want to be with him anymore. And I don't want him to. He's not welcome at my home, but he's not a bad person. I think he just made a mistake. I don't think um he's a dangerous people.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to clarify that. All right, so Mr. Pacheco, I am going to allow you to be released. You are not allowed to have any contact with Carlos. Do not call him, see him. Do not go to where he lives. It's very important that you abide by that condition, because if you violate the condition, you could be rearrested, and the next judge could review your release status, or you could be charged with a new offense of violating a court order. Do not consume or possess any alcohol while you're on release status. Do not commit any further acts of domestic violence. Your next court date is going to be in Tucson City Court, May 19th, 2026 at 1:30 p.m. Make sure you appear. If you do not, a warrant will issue for your arrest. And I'll allow you to run time to return home with a police escort to get your belongings. You'll have to show the judge this order that you're going to get from the jail, allowing you to return one time to get your belongings. You are excused. Thank you.
Judge, what day is that?
May 19th.
You good.
Okay.
Amanda? Yeah, go back.
What is your full name, please? All right. You are charged with kind of domestic violence assault, domestic violence disorderly conduct, and a DUI charge. I am going to enter pleas of not guilty. I'm going to allow you to be released. Do not commit any further acts of domestic violence. Do not consume or possess any alcohol, and do not drive without a valid license. Your next court date is on City Court, May 11th, 2026 at 2:30 p.m. You must appear for court. If you do not, a warrant could issue for your arrest, and a new charge of failing to appear could be added to your case. I am appointing the City Public Defender's Office because of the DUI charge. You're facing some jail time if you're convicted of that charge. So I'm going to appoint the City Public Defender's Office. The paperwork you will receive will have their phone number on the paperwork. So call the City Public Defender's Office maybe by Tuesday, and they'll let you know who your attorney is that's going to get assigned to your case.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, you're excused. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Push it from.
What is your full name, please? You are charged with 1 count of organized retail theft and unlawful possession of a narcotic drug. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty, let you know you do have a constitutional right to remain silent. You do have an attorney who is seated next to you representing you for this morning's hearing. I understand they have an adult probation hold and a Department of Corrections hold. I'm going to hear first from the prosecutor's office regarding their bond recommendation, and then I will hear from your attorney. Mr. Wilbur?
Yes, Your Honor, the state is recommending a $5,000 bond associated mainly with this to appear, including the 2 holds that she has separate to this, which she likely will be held no bond on those.
Ms. Rubin?
Yes, since she's gonna be held, we ask that you set a nominal bond for time credit purposes.
Ms. Cardona, you have those 2 holds on you, bond set at $5,000. You're not allowed to go back to the store locations. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Your preliminary hearing is set to April 22nd, 2026 at 1:30 p.m. Your attorney will be in touch with you. You are excused. Thank you.
Garcia. You did good.
What is your full name, sir?
Conrad Caballero Garcia.
Are you the third?
Yes.
You are charged with unlawful possession of a dangerous drug, unlawful possession of narcotic drug, unlawful possession of. I am going to enter pleas of not guilty. You do have a constitutional right to remain silent, to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who I'm going to hear first from the prosecutor's office regarding their bond recommendation, and then I will hear from your attorney. Mr. Wilbur.
Yes, Your Honor, the state is recommending a $5,000 bond, along with our written recommendation and the prior felony convictions would also highlight the dangerous nature of this offense, that he was driving a vehicle and crashed that vehicle, which is a risk to the community.
Defense counsel?
Judge, the pretrial services report says possession for sale, but the interim complaint is just a straight possession case. So I believe he should get a steps hearing because it's a possession and paraphernalia case. And aside from that, we ask that you consider release and a steps hearing.
Yeah, I didn't see that there was any sales charge in the complaint, so, but I saw that, state, does he qualify for steps?
Your Honor, I believe he would. I think it is incorrect that it's listed for sales. I don't see anything that would indicate it was for sales in the interim complaint. So I don't think the state has no objection to setting it for a steps hearing to see if he qualifies.
All right, let me read the, this will be the, steps information to him. Hold on. All right, so Mr. Garcia, as I stated, you're charged with the 2 separate simple drug possession charges, narcotic drug possession and dangerous drug possession. You've been arrested and accused of these crimes. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEPS that requires you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. If you choose to participate and complete the program, these felony drug accusations in your arrest report will be permanently dismissed without you ever being formally charged. Are you interested in learning more about the STEPS program at your next hearing date? All right, so I will set a STEPS hearing on April 21st, 2026 at 9 a.m. The bond in this case is set at $2,000. Preliminary hearing is set to April 22nd, 2026 at 1:30 p.m. Again, the public defender's office is appointed to represent him. Mr. Garcia, you also had a misdemeanor charge for a DUI charge and a reckless driving charge. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. I am going to set your bond in the misdemeanor case. City Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Your next hearing date is going to be April 21st, 2026 at 1:45 p.m. and your attorney will be in touch with you soon.
Okay.
Your,
Can I get bonded today?
you can post bond, sure.
Judge, were you releasing
I
him?
have my card.
Were you releasing him to pretrial services or not?
On his
Felony.
yeah, I set the bond and I'll have him release the pretrial services too. Mr. Garcia, on your felony drug case, if you're able to post bond, you will be released to the supervision of pretrial services. You must comply with any monitoring treatment they recommend. You're not allowed to drink any alcohol or take any illegal drugs while on release status, and you certainly can't be driving without a valid license.
Right.
Excuse, thank you.
That means you have to go to that court date.
So how do I get out?
If you post bond,
Okay, that's when I only have my card.
we'll talk to them.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is the Spanish court interpreter. Avail to see if there's any Spanish speakers.
Yeah, Dale, are there any Spanish speakers?
No, Your Honor, there's not.
So the Spanish interpreter's excused. Just please be on standby in case we need to call you back. Thank you.
Garcia.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Garcia.
And we just did Garcia.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Garcia. You gotta head out. Go sit out there. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Andrew. First name Andrew.
What is your full name, sir?
Andrew Paul Gallardi.
Theft of means of transportation and unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. Let you know you do have a constitutional right to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you representing you for this morning's hearing. I'm going to hear first from the prosecutor's office regarding their bond recommendation, and then I will hear from your attorney. Mr. Wilbur.
Yes, Your Honor. The state has asked for a $5,000 bond, and we would highlight his prior criminal history and that he's facing mandatory prison time if convicted.
Defense counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. He's got ties to the community. He's lived with his mother for 6 years, the same address for 6 years, Tucson for 29 years. And he indicates that he is employed as a salesman.
Mr. Gallardi, your bond set at $2,000. No contact with that U-Haul business. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. And your preliminary hearing is set to April 22nd, 2026 at 1:00 p.m. You are excused. Thank you.
Down there.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. What is your full name, please?
Christopher Hissel.
Your 3 separate counts of aggravated assault on a peace officer. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty. You do have a constitutional right to remain silent, to be represented by an attorney. There is an attorney who is seated next to you representing you for this morning's hearing. I'm going to hear first in the prosecutor's office, and then I'll hear from your attorney. Mr. Wilbur.
Yes, Your Honor. The state is recommending release to pretrial services, and we'd ask the release conditions that he have no firearm, not return to the incident location, not consume any alcohol or drugs, and no contact with the officer victims.
Mrs. Hassan, I will release you to the supervision of pretrial services. You must comply with any monitored treatment they recommend. While you're on release status, incident location, do not drink any illegal drugs, do not possess any firearms or weapons. Public Defender's Office is appointed to represent you. Your preliminary hearing is set to May 4th, 2026 at 1:30 p.m. Stay in touch with your attorney and pretrial services. You are excused.
May I ask you something?
You can ask your attorney.
Oh, who is what's the location that I'm not supposed to go to?